Oh man. Get my truck this morning. I need to head to work. I went ahead and took the new 2020 that I picked up home. I put the 350 in the garage because I'm actually going to use this truck today. Shift up a gear. Alright. It's kind of warm out this morning. It's June out. It's a hot, humid June day.
Where's the controller?
Okay, I had a dead camera battery. We need to get on the work here. Alright. God, I'm turn that AC up. It's that weird noise. It's like it was making a weird noise when I shifted. Oh, I ain't out of transmission fluid. Which I probably would have locked up by now. Let's send it. Let's see how much I got. Okay, no, never mind. I was gonna send it down this road, but we got to the thing that supposedly has a turbo, and I want to hear that turbo run. I've never looked under the hood, but I do not believe there's a turbo, but I want to actually hear a turbo. Might be for looks, I don't know. Might not even be a real turbo. I'll test it out later. So, more issues. The skid steer runs fine. This front tires are pooping out on this one. About to get a new set of those. I think I popped it. I'm nailing them or something on my way back. Security system's still broken on this one. I haven't gotten the fuse box to mess with this truck. I bet this is probably the worst set of them all. So I need a mow today. A couple lawns I gotta do. Well, I came out here yesterday because I had these jobs due today, and I fired this one up. Noticed there was some liquid leaking out this back of the side of it. I look under the block, and I guess over this winter, because I didn't start it all really much, I think the last time I started was December, the block froze and cracked. So it's got a cracked block on it now, and this motor is junk. It probably don't have any oil in it right now. But, so I'm probably just going to go to the junkyard and buy a push mower and steal the motor off of the push mower to put on this. But I need to get these lawns done, and I'm not using a push mower to do these big residential lawns. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna borrow my friend's mower. The shop, basically, not the shop. The shop is gonna rent me out another John Deere 56 because they get a lot of those 56s, and they had another one just like that one that runs, and they're gonna rent it out to me for about like $32 a day. And I only need it for a day, maybe two. So I'm just gonna pay $32 and go get a lawnmower for the day. Because I need it for these jobs. Let's snatch this trailer.
She's got giant though. She even said, well, Sarah's gonna take him. I'm like, I hearted it. I was like, okay.
Snatch up this trailer.
No, she's already trying to promise her dog. She already asked me like 4 times.
Alright, here's the truck.
No, I don't want a dog.
Okay.
I've already told him, hey. Huh?
Okay, I had another dead camera battery. to get the truck going here. There's the lawnmower the shop is gonna rent me. It's this thing right here. It's just like mine. It looks just like mine. Alright, let's get my drone out, load up cam. Just gonna let that run. Alright, so this one, if I'm right, he said the only difference with this one is that it's an hydrostatic. Mine's a manual. And this one you just, and then there's a foot peg to engage the deck, and this one is only, and this one is pull start, only pull start, it does no electric. I'm just kidding.
Do you get that smelly?
I would almost fire. Yeah, this one is literally, like it's a hydrostatic, like I can literally just throw it into gear. Like I can just push the lever forward and the motor will literally drive. Like that lever up there, that gear up there is the speed gear. There's like the gear, and then that's like, it's a clutch. It's got a brake, and push the brake, because when you let go, it tries to go into reverse. It's weird. Do those hydros on that thing. The load mode. So you like when you're driving, you have to like, as you're stopping, push that, or it will grind the gear into reverse. It's weird. Mine, I don't like the hydrostatic. Mine's just you throw it in gear and go. That's a little different from mine. It's gonna be weird to mow with. Drone. But there, okay. Let's back up. So the first residential lawn, I believe, I gotta check. I don't, not the whole town is hiring me, I believe, but we got a couple residential lawns to do today. Basically, our few residential lawns we do have to do today are like right in these 6 here. So like these 6, I'm just gonna highlight them with my phone. I can do this highlighting feature. This is all the lawns we have today, which are all in the same little clutter of lawn. So these houses right here, all these houses we have today. These pretty small houses. They aren't huge lawns. So the first lawn we're actually gonna do, I gotta check my thing, but I think I'm gonna pull the truck in the motel parking lot, or this parking lot to the bank. I'm gonna pull the truck into the bank right over here. Get my drone to drop the ramp. I gotta get back there and kick it into unload mode. I'm gonna come up into the bed. Pop that off. And then you also gotta push the brake when you're gonna go start it. It will literally crank in it, but you have to push the brake and pull it, or it will not pull. It's like the one of those push mowers with the lock bar. You have to push that in, and then yank it, and then it fires. And then you gotta. Then when you want to go in reverse, you just let off the clutch and it'll push it. You just let off the clutch and it'll go into reverse. Want to stop, you push on the clutch, and then push up on the lever. Then you go into forward. So first lawn, if I'm right, should be this lawn. Yes. The lawn here. So this is right on these bushes. All of this is what we're cutting today. So I'm gonna start probably along the back bank of his fence. So like here's where I'm probably gonna start. We'll just see how low we want to mow it. I think along the edges of the property. The bushes separate the property. And he said he wants all of this mowed. He doesn't want anything behind this garage though mowed. He just said all of this. Some of it, he said he also wants it cut really low because he does not want it mowed again. He doesn't care. He said he doesn't care how his lawn mows. He just doesn't want to have to mow it again. So he said cut it as low as your lawnmower will go. So I put it in the lowest setting it would go in, which is 1. But then I'm going to cut all of this down on a 1. To me, I think it's going to kill his grass, but it sounds to me like a grouch does not like to mow his lawn. Which is bad for me because I want customers, but it's good for him because he don't have to pay me to do it. And he don't have to pay anyone to do it for that matter. He just says he has it mowed once a summer. In the very beginning of the summer, he'll have a lawnmower company come mow it as low as they can. Then it kills the grass for the whole summer. And then next spring it pops up, lets it grow to June. And then he hires a mowing company to come mow it as low and then stuff like that. You get the point. So I'm just the only landscaping company that was open today, so he called me up and told me to mow it low. Gotta cut the... Alright, let's cut a line right here. Alright, I'm gonna mow, so I need to get all this cut. Alright, cut that line. God. Alright, I'm getting used to the hydrostatic drivetrain. This is a lot simpler than what it looked. When it was when I first drove it. Mow. I need to cut this all down. I see why it's so thin on it and it's barely even making the mower do anything. It's because he always cuts it. This is how low he cuts it every year. Down below is just barely any grass left on the ground. Guess he just hates coming out in the heat. Guess that's why he has 2 air conditioning units. It's weird. Who needs 2 air conditioning units? I mean, it just cools the house with 2 units. one isn't enough, he said, so he just has two of them. Me personally, I don't mind the heat when it comes to money. Getting money, I don't mind it. It's when I'm out here cutting this lawn, I ignore it because I'm getting paid money to do this. So it ain't as miserable. I mean, shoot, it isn't that bad out here either. I mean, it's only 70 degrees. It's just super humid, which makes it terrible. If it wasn't so humid, it would be terrible. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to mow all 6 of these lawns. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I might have to do a couple ones, like, not recording them. Like me take it, but I'm gonna keep mowing them though, because I gotta get them done. But I'm not gonna videotape them on this old videotaper. I'm not gonna videotape all of them. I just videotaped a couple just in case something goes wrong. I got it on this video taper. Just why I got this GoPro attached to the top of my head. Something goes wrong, I got it on a videotape. Like if he claims I did something and broke something that I did not break, I can literally show him I didn't break it. Or whoever, or show them I didn't break it. Because I broke that one lonely little air conditioning unit that's attached to that little garage.
I'm gonna shut your light off for a second.
Just so it don't break mine. If I broke that air conditioning unit through a rock and it popped through the radiator on the air conditioning unit that was holding it, made coolant leak everywhere. Let's say I didn't do that. Let's say it was, I don't know, let's just say it was broke before. And he claims I did it again. I did it. I could literally proofly show him when I was mowing by that unit that I did not break it. Just say it was done in the past and he wanted just money. I know the guy. I know he wouldn't do it because I know him. But if it's someone I didn't know and I didn't do it, they broke it themselves and gonna blame it on me that I did it. So this doesn't get a little bit extra profit. Oh, it's already happened. I wouldn't have this GoPro if it hadn't happened to me once. I had no proof. I ended up having to pay a bunch of extra money, so I started putting on GoPro footage. Alright, rounding up on this corner, and then I'll move that corner over there next. So far, it's looking like he ain't gonna do anything, but just usually after the first half of the lawn, if they don't do anything, they aren't gonna do anything. I think my one incident I had was that I cut someone's grass too short, and I showed it the height on the lawnmower, which was off the height they had said. Alright. I'm gonna run back to my truck. I'm gonna let the mower cool off. Warm. Because I made sure before that I could leave it here. He said, yeah, so. Not while I was videotaping anything, but before I came over here yesterday. So I'm gonna leave it there, let it cool down, and I'll come back later. Oops, I left the truck running. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it's cool in here. I'm just gonna sit here and cool off from the air conditioning that's left inside the cab. And then I'm gonna go back out there and do the other half, and then move to the other lawn, the next lawn, and the next lawn. That's what my schedule is gonna consist of today.